Hey everyone, it's Ellen Palmer. Thank you so much for clicking on the video to join me here. We recently did a poll, and maybe some of you received it, of the EPW community to understand what topics you're all wanting to hear more about and how you wanted to receive that new information. And what you all shared that I found a little surprising was that in addition to reading the posts and the newsletters, you also wanted to see more video content. So here I am. If you promise to accept that these videos will not be perfect and that they'll be super casual, I'm happy to do them. What we also found out when we did this poll is that there was an overwhelming response to one topic in particular that a lot of folks were interested in, and that was how to manage mindset, and specifically how to manage getting stuck in negative thoughts, fear, worrying. I know it's been a really hard time lately, especially with the health and economic crisis, but anytime we're stuck in our head, it can feel really, really frustrating. And in some cases for folks, it's debilitating both physically and emotionally. So many of you know this already, but when I was a kid, I was a world-class worrier. I was really stuck in worry quite a bit, and it made my body sick. So in addition to the science that I'll share, I also have personal experiences to back up what I'm going to be sharing with you on this topic. So today I'd like to share a very, very simple strategy that will give you some instant relief. So this is not a foundational change the habit forever strategy. It is I need some quick relief and I need it now type of strategy. So I do realize that simple isn't always easy, but we get better and better and better at things when we practice them. So I'll share the strategy first, and then I'll give you an assignment to help you practice your way into relief at any time. So the strategy is called daydreaming, and it has the power to change how you're feeling really, really quickly. And here's why. So we mostly get stuck because we don't have all the information we need to solve the problems that we're thinking about, perseverating on, or worrying about. So we try to create certainty in our mind where it doesn't exist by making up stories, which are piecing together all of the various assumptions, projections, and speculations. The problem is that none of that information is true to begin with. So we spin out going over the information over and over and over again to no avail. So it can be endless, and we can suffer massively in worry, which can make it really hard to sleep. I know a lot of folks are experiencing that right now. It can even make it hard for people to get through the day or to live the life that they want to live right now. So there's so much more to say about all of this and how the brain works and how it influences how we think and what we think about. But I really want to keep this simple and just jump to the solution to give you some relief. And that is, again, to daydream, to change the mental scenery. 85% of what you're thinking about isn't true, as I mentioned before. It's speculation. So it's better to daydream about things that feel better in order for you to feel better. So we're spending all this time thinking about things that aren't true and suffering. So the objective is to think about things that do feel really great, daydream about the ideal to create better feeling thoughts so that you can break the cycle of being stuck. So consider your rehashing information in your mind over and over and over again, like falling into a vat of quicksand. So it's only going to make it worse if you flail around in there. So daydreaming about the ideal, dreaming about a better version of what you're living right now, dreaming about how you'd rather things be, is really that lifeline out of the quicksand of your mind in the moment. So you can do this any way. You can close your eyes, you can keep them open, you can do it inside, you can do it outside, it doesn't matter. Really, just create as vivid a picture as you can of the ideal situation. And maybe it's having closure on something from the past, or maybe you're daydreaming of a vacation or spending time doing something that you really love with people that you care about. The whole objective is to get into a higher vibrational thought that feels better, so that you can pull your mind up into a higher vibrational feeling. So high vibrational thoughts to have a high vibrational feeling. So not to complicate it, just daydream and feel the relief that you feel from jumping out of that quicksand and really having a way to feel better in that moment. So you can do it when you're going to sleep. If you're stuck on something that feels really, really hard, that you don't have all of the information to solve, give yourself about 5 minutes and then go off to your daydream. Or if you're in a meeting and you're really worried about what's going to happen with your employees or what's going to happen with your finances, again, stay present in the meeting, but afterwards know that you can only gather so many variables, and then go off to what the ideal situation for that would look like and would feel like, just to change the mental scenery on this. So there's so many other strategies to share, which we'll go over in the course of the next couple weeks. But in the meantime, practice daydreaming. When you notice yourself spending more than 5 minutes stuck, and go out and get those better feeling thoughts so that you can feel better overall. Thanks for joining me. Again, we're going to keep this super casual and imperfect. So I hope you will just join me in that energy, and I'm happy to share from that place. Hope you have a great day. Take care.